Good evening, folks. How we doing? How we all getting on? You enjoying the Friday? Again? Crikey. Look at the screen. I'm just sort of focusing. I know what it is. Looking over the camera means the light's catching on my glasses. So, how we all getting on? That's better. Are we ready for a little fallout? Jump in, do a couple of dailies, and tackle the first of the ally quests, I think, tonight. How long that takes us. How we doing now, you alright? First off the mark tonight. Again. Myself. Looking forward to the weekend. Yeah, not doing too badly. Bit of a low energy day today, but otherwise good. Been productive the last couple of days, so balances out, I suppose. Then I picked up the new, or some of the new Mothman stuff the other day. There's a whole new bundle there. Yeah, we've got backpack, gas mask, jetpack, wallpapers, and an icon. So that's quite cool. Not the biggest fan of the gas mask there. It's creepy as hell, actually. And a lot of people are very keen on this new plushy backpack, but I don't think it's really for me. Not bothered about that. Got the new wallpapers though. Those are quite cool. This one in particular I like the look of. Get them separately, so thought I'd pick them up separately. I quite like this, although I think it's going to be a nightmare to actually spot when you need to, so that's unfortunate. Something like this as a backpack would be quite cool. Home mat's back again. Already got the freebies, so. Evening Sangu, how you doing? Wish you followed you around. Don't know. Depends how many dialogue lines they've got, I suppose, as to how I feel about that. I know the dude I've picked up at the moment's kind of annoying, but she might be a bit better. But quite a significant amount of extra programming, I should imagine. So, guessing that's why Bethesda didn't do it. Systems to put in place to make that work. Good. Right then. So, as per usual, middle of the night. 2:05 in the morning. Wonderful. I'll set up, and I may or may not server hop to try and do something about that, because I don't particularly feel like running around it. Well, actually I need to do the daily, so I could do that in the darkness, I suppose. How am I doing for arrows? Phantasmagorical. Doing Raises quest, but I don't think I'm going to bother doing that right now, so those can go away. Side. Crash landing. There we go, that's the first one we want. Dailies. Nothing popped up there yet, so we'll deal with that in a minute. No. Oh, we've got a level. Okay, so gonna do that. I think I've still got a point in March Star Archer to take. Yes, I have. Twice. So our bow's doing. Didn't realise they only did 20% each at maximum level. That sucks a little bit. Oh, what am I Smith on already? 20% damage, so 60% damage. I thought I did a bit more than that. Could just be my memory going, I suppose. That's entirely conceivable. Okay, switch to arrows. Yes.
Never give up.
Oh.
Keep doing it.
More minor pals that you can craft that we currently have available because it's not running. Ammo. I have no plastic. Okay, something new plan then. I guess we're doing that first. Little plastic run first, I guess. It's not a major problem. We can certainly do that easily enough. Something to get stuck into first and foremost, anyway. Kind of curious as to whether or not they'll add more followers in future. We've got the Brotherhood of Steel stuff coming up later in the year. I wonder if we'll get a Brotherhood of Steel ally or potential ally. Quite cool. Which plasma bow. Not favorited for some reason. Weird. Equipped but not favorited. Very strange. Hey buddy. What? Love it when that happens. Favourite little bug. He's dropped to 1 health and suddenly instantly pop back up to a full health. Indeed. Dorian. I could see it's getting like a Brotherhood scribe or something to come back to a camp. I could see that being a thing they might do. Whee! There you are. Weird watching those arrows fly. Sounds like he's having a bad day. Really? Stuck in what exactly? Fine if you're shooting around them to the left side, but not so much to the right. Hey, that's better. He's back on. Guess not. No, left it off since I was video making the other day. What's everybody been up to the last couple of days? Been out? Considering, looking at that news article on the new Mothman stuff that they've added to the Atomic Shop, and fortunately, the actual wallpapers don't match up with what it shows you in the news article, which is a bit unfortunate. In the news article, they've got sort of growth, sort of roots or something like that, growing over the top of the walls. When you actually see the wallpapers and stuff, it doesn't have any of that, which is kind of unfortunate. I can't bother with going in there. It's make for quite a cool look, make it far more interesting, which is one of the reasons I was thinking it might be good to sort of reskin the camp I did earlier in the week with that, and then maybe do a short tour on it. But as soon as that stuff isn't there, kind of pointless, really. More than a little disappointing, to be fair. Whee! And put your noggin around then. Get. Come on, draw faster. Definitely want a perk added to allow me to draw faster. False advertising. Might be a bit strong that, but Yeah. Oh, crikey, he's right behind me, you. Ooh. Some of that. Those ones, I don't really need the extra damage from the plasma right now. Not that makes my shots. Excuse me. Bite your noggin. It's fun shooting things in the head with explosive arrows. Universally removes the head. That's fun. Need to see a fix for that little bug with the bow there in patch in a couple of weeks. Days, I think it was going to be, something like that. Date, yeah. Soon they managed to get it out in June as they said they were going to. Change, of course, but they haven't said anything to that effect yet. I'm curious what was going on with, yeah, definitely not. That seems scorched right up in my teeth. Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on with servers last night, and again apparently for part of today. Again. Yeah, unfortunately it was across multiple games, so I guess it was more of an Amazon problem really than a Bethesda problem. They use AWS for all of their games. Thanks. Oh, stuff's come flying at me now. Throwing scrap at me now. Scorched using junk jets, apparently. How are we doing, Stella? You alright? Slightly hard on my eyeballs. You kid? Feeling a little better today? I don't know if it was yesterday you said you were under the weather or earlier in the week. Kind of blurs in my head, to be honest. But I do remember you saying something about it. That way. Right. Ladle in their locker. What kind of student does that? Weird kind. You built a thing. Sounds good to me. Whee! Clicked and held the... Glad there's no splash damage on me from that. Didn't held the button, it just didn't draw at all at the time. Not the plan. Can I not wear the baseball cap, please? Bag, nice. It's always worth having. Military grades, well, a lot of military stuff in this school, to be honest. This time around. He doesn't have to draw. Mind you, he's using a gun, not a bow. Not quite sure what happened there. Still, he's dead. That's the main thing. Well, I meant the days, to be honest, Stella. Not so much the people. They're a bit more distinct. This whole week has disappeared for me. Always alarming when that happens, in a way. Life vanishing before your eyes. By keeping your spirits up, does this mean he's been sending you booze? It's just comic relief. Much the same as always on the sleeping front, I think, Star. Very off and on again, that kind of relationship. Relationship I have with sleep. Did okay, I'm a little tired today. Tired than usual, I suppose. Sure what kind of a truck makes a squeaking noise, but you know what it is. The off ball. You know, if we were at work at the moment, I would certainly agree with that spelling of week. Look, wake up when you get home. Why else do you have a house? So you can ignore it? Sure why I've got either steel or wood tagged for... Ooh, hello. Search. Apparently I have. You're over encumbered. I don't really care. Put right foot already. A perpetual over encumberment, currently adorning the front of a t-shirt, for those who haven't already seen. Link in the description. Or available on the commands if you feel like typing that in. Ooh. Okay. Plastic did I get? $46. What? How am I still over encumbered? Thing that could possibly be occurring. Am I carrying that weighs so much? A lot of water, I suppose. I think that'll do for starters. Do something about this with. Good, I can finally move again. Don't end up addicted to buff out. Thing? Couple maybe? That's possible. Not sure that's sleep, to be honest, Star. Like unconsciousness, really. Sounds like sugar skill. Yeah, I'm worried. I can't talk.
Caps cutting holes in your pockets? I got plenty to spend them on.
What are you saying? No one know what this fucking retard shooting?
Scorch to the ferals will get you. That's will.
Where did our wandering friend go?
I got what you need, or something close.
Very much, apparently. The wandering trader is in fact a wandering drug dealer then. With a surprising number of fusion cores on him. Fully charged fusion cores. Apparently he's been raiding power plants for those, I guess. Get rid of, since he's standing right here.
Weird things out there I've had the mispleasure to run away from.
Never give up.
Could sell some of this water, that's probably not a bad idea.
Food? Things approximating food? I got 'em.
Pounds dropped anyway. I'm hoping you might have something a little more interesting to buy. Wandering drug trader, apparently. Right. Yeah, I'm currently out of booze. Mostly by choice, though. I just didn't feel like it when I was shopping the other day. How are we doing? I should do it. Slash. Those. Pile of meat. Meat anyway. Pass my boys.
You know, licorice tastes better.
I carry a ton of mini nukes. Nope, no mini nukes on me. My character's gonna carry a ton of fusion cores, but that's about it. Made it through to the end of all the regional streams. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Problem with keeping relatively normal hours at the minute. I get tired come the evening. Should try to start streaming a little earlier in the evening or something. Quite tired, but thinking about it and actually doing it, clearly not the same thing. So, daily's knocked out, shall we? Go.
Good thing you found Rara. Gail would probably go ballistic if anything happened.
I need to head over. I don't want to talk to the shooting range attendant. I do want to talk to
I guess we're letting you
Ren.
stick around after
I've got a lot of choice, mate. I'll shoot you if you try to stop me.
Hope you got a stim. You here to help? Because I got stuff that needs doing.
I don't want to know why she hopes I've got a stim pack, to be honest.
The usual. Location's on.
Rock and roll. So, where are we off to then? Valley Galleria again. Joy of Joys. Overseer's house. I like that picture, it's a good one. Definitely one of the better quest lines in the game, that. She does do that quite a lot, doesn't she? Yeah, I've done that one a few times, to be honest, Sangy. She's fine, it's not really a great problem. There's going to be somewhere a little different once in a while, that'd be nice. Yoink.
So good to see. Splendid.
The foundations are off in that way.
Excellent. Good hunt. You've met Paige, yes? It
Paige.
is therefore necessary.
Yes.
Just north of Foundation. The overseer would like a photo, and that's all we need.
Okay, so. Watchtower. At least we're going somewhere different this time, even if it's still Page again. Yeah, just north of Foundation. Don't actually know. Oh wait, yeah, I do. That's cool. Onto Foundation, I guess, first. Page is up. Yeah, I know what you've been saying. Easy enough getting through Valley Galleria, just like to go somewhere else. Maybe somewhere that isn't about as far away from crater as you can possibly get. Oh well. Foundation's a fair trek away from crater as well, so I'm covering plenty of ground as is. A beeping noise. It means you security people, guards or whatever you are.
You know, Loud, where's my tools?
Not very efficient.
I heard Sonny got a new shipment in. I gotta go check it out.
Hiya, Daisy. How are you today? I'm okay. A little bored though. Did you hear that Jen and Samuel found a bunch of comics on the
I gotta ask Dad if we could
Really?
Well, I've made a lot of friends here in Foundation.
Did you catch that later?
Nobody special yet, though. If you know what I mean.
That's very strange.
Derek and I can
Random
finally settle down.
barrel right in the middle of the
Put down my gun.
settlement that didn't get shot by anybody.
If you're
Particularly
looking
high
to
level,
trade,
so it
check
kind
out
of forced
Sonny.
its way in.
Finally, someone with the guts to help.
Guess you say no? Oh, this crap again.
We
Come
want to
on.
get our intrusion. Excellent. I can show you rough.
Module, eh?
I wonder if Sonny has any ice cream now that he has a refrigerator.
Definitely need a longer list of flavor text lines, these people. Button I was looking for. Come on.
There's always more work to do here at Foundation.
Another sip of that coffee. I want to get an action shot of you. Mugshot will do then. So, Valley Gallery we've got to head to. Over here we've got to head to. Got to head down there as well. That's cool. Solomon's Pond is the first stop. Does a little loop around. Head back to Foundation, turn that in. Bounce across to do Ren's quest. Wrap it all up quite nicely. Evening, Matt, you alright? Okay. Favourite thing? Give it. I thought this might be a Blood Eagle spot. More beeping in the distance. Advantage, huh? Actually new, I think. That was there previously. The whole area is new. Whole area's changed actually. This is interesting.
Something's close.
Oh hell no.
You missed my heart, asshole.
Think you had one. There we go. Good, Matt. Doing well over here. Oh, that's cool. Dumbass. Okay, I missed a lot of them. Nearly got a couple of them though, just by luck. Get excited over this then, buddy. What goes the weasel? For the dog in that case. I was going to go for a headshot, but apparently the knees work just fine. What? Well, they did work fine. I can't imagine the knees work very fine now. I can't be shot, but... got to go Skyrim on us.
Wise and holy Mothman, watch over us in our time of trials.
Anderton, thank you very much for the new subscription. Welcome, welcome. Actually quite pleased about this, getting to check out something that's actually new. Been here a couple of months now, but I haven't seen it before.
It's hunting season then.
I hate my thoughts. I hate my thoughts. I hate my thoughts.
Label there, I think. Oh, there you are. Got him, apparently. Not sure how that happened, but I did. That is pretty cool, actually. Lots of this stuff for the camp, please. That's available now.
I should be the boss. I really should.
Yeah, of course you should. Didn't even notice me walk around the corner and shoot you. Mind you, I was more or less invisible, so. Sure, Blood Eagles deserve the benefit of the doubt, though. Interesting. Blood Eagles took that guy down, but the stuff on the body is still available to me. Guessing because one thing is, the rest are as well. Armored chest piece, my god. Blood Eagle found some good gear. Nice. So I need to take some pictures of this apparently. The other side of it can, but... Bird view. Don't get anything decent, to be honest, even from down here. Yeah, on we go. Berg train station then. Talk about now. Catch you in a segment. And on the tracker, don't I? Need to, but it makes life a little bit easier. Go out on a limb and guess that they're in here getting attacked by Mirelurks. Sushi for dinner. Didn't make it. Where's the dead raider then? The A body go flying off over here. Raider though. Another one that was actually fighting here. The dead responder here, but... He got successfully eaten then. Either he's underneath one of these guys. Evening, Colm, you alright? From what I understand, the Deathclaw Gauntlet plans are random drops. You can't just go out and buy them. I was looking this up myself the other day. There are a few places that are reasonably regular spawns for them, but not all that reliable even so. Bad place to hang out and pepper Lewisburg with arrows from if I needed to. Mind you, everybody's kind of on the other side of the houses, so there's that. Foundation. Zigzag our way back up the map. And then go and try and find this space lady. Let's get Deathclaw nicely. Yeah, can make friends with it.
Blood Eagles are a dangerous offshoot of the Raiders. Get along with the Raiders.
What's that, Xion?
Standing out having a cup of joe. Man's got the right idea. Although he
see
did
you
just
have
put the
under some
cup in his
property.
pocket, so not such a great idea.
You are? I'll get this intruder.
Getting there inch by inch, but slow going.
Maybe Ward has more drawing paper I can have.
Yay. Walking around.
Maybe some extra patrol.
Or a long shot. I hope I was going to get a headshot, but through his arm. Oh. Early on that one. Ready? Hit the scorched, or did I not? Sure if I hit the scorched or the wall behind it. By the way, he's dead, so. Different locations as usual. Something. They are in the same building. That was definitely a bullseye. And it would be somewhat embarrassing if it wasn't. That kind of a range. Last one is downstairs on the other side. Oh yeah. I think they might come running when their friends are getting their heads blown up, but what do I know apparently? Okay. Now, back to the overseas gaff. Or at least in a moment we will be anyway. Evening to you, you alright? Then. Place for level 216 to be hanging out. Crowd down there. Going on. That would be the astronaut lady, the ally, whose surname I cannot pronounce. If I remember rightly, though, her first name's Sophia, though. Pronounce that, more or less. How we doing? That would be a bit more interesting if it was, but no.
You've returned. I did Yeah, here are your caps.
Yes. I'm going to need high charisma if I'm going to get the reward that's actually worth having out of doing that. Fighter reconnaissance mission. If I get the word out. See. Find some of the stuff that's in that location as building options as well. Flexibility will be a good addition. Repairs. Go and turn it in. Oh, she's got off the sofa this time.
I take it your presence here means you got what I wanted? Ain't no one doing any work around here for free. I get your angle, Rook. I'll make sure your pro bono work doesn't go unnoticed next time I talk to Meg. Next time you feel the urge to do some more volunteering.
Station's crawling up bit by bit. Be able to get something decent out of them, I hope. So, investigate the emergency signal. Let's go. Weird stuff in there, Bavaria. Like the propeller, for example. Not a bad bit of lighting. Next question is, I wanted to see if the signal was actually available as something to listen to, but food and drink. Right. Looking forward to this. It's nice to do something we haven't done yet. Decent bit of content. Probably makes me just about the only player of Fallout 76 who hasn't done this yet, I suppose. Forward to seeing what's what, anyway. There we go, somewhere here. We want to investigate the shack, thank you. Head around here. Ah, there we go. Bunker. Settler outside with a sledgehammer. Particularly goodies. Certainly. Trying to get in and didn't make it, I guess. Fortunate for them. Door does seem to be open. Might have tried the door handle and might have had a bit more luck. Yeah, sure. Down there then. Better days. I thought it was. Out on a limb and assume she's right there. Okay, yeah, she is. Have to around the rest of the place before we do anything else, huh? For two reasons. Firstly, see if there's anything worth having. Ugh. Secondly, to make sure nothing surprises me. Splash, splash. Got a brewing station in here, but not much else. She doesn't look like she's doing all that well. Hello there.
No, I can't think. Are you a doctor?
No, but I've got stim packs.
Did the United States Space Administration send you? They must have issued you a stim pack, right?
Right. Let's start by giving her the stim pack.
Oh, thank you. So, you're real after all, huh? That's a relief.
Yeah.
I can
Gloves
feel
on
it
that
working, but just so tired. Not sure if I can stand quite yet. My name is Commander Sofia Daguerre. I'm an astronaut with the USSA. It's a pleasure to meet you.
That's how you say it, huh? You really an astronaut? That sounds crazy. How'd you get injured? Sure you okay? I heard your message. It sounds like you need help. Okay. I'd assume she... Well, my natural assumption would be that no, she's not. Because we know there are spacesuits floating around and... quite sure how any astronauts might be floating around, which would really suck if for them, because they'd end up stuck on the International Space Station thinking about it if something like this went down. And?
That's a relief. Thank you. I figured the military would have arrived for the crashed ship. It's been...
Crashed ship?
a while, though. I still haven't heard from my crew either. Oh god. I can't believe this is happening. I need to find my crew. Contact the USSA. Get some first aid.
Got that bit.
One thing at a time, though.
Other two might be a bit tough,
Where
though.
am I, anyway?
We're all in here. To West Virginia. Come on, do you expect me to believe any of this? Well, let's play along. You're in the remnants of America, specifically Appalachia.
The remnants of Appalachia? What do you mean? I remember...
Gonna come as a shock, then.
Almost... Damn it. What do you mean, remnants?
What year do you think it is? When did your mission launch? What's the last thing you remember before the crash? You know about the war, right? With the nukes. I'm tempted to go, what year do you think it is? Energy mission launch. I think that's going to be a nice kind of sidestep.
We launched the deep sleep mission in 2070, and I entered the hibernation pod very shortly after we achieved orbit. Why do you ask?
So you're what? 32 years out of behind the times. That's going to kind of suck for you. Who do you think it is?
Oh no. Oh, that is not the kind of question I was hoping to hear right now.
That's the one,
I
no?
was supposed to emerge in 2075, with an optional extension to 2080, if things were going well.
That's... Well, I guess you got your optional extension, but it ended up being a bit longer than planned. Last thing you remember before the crash?
The mechanical engineer on the crew, Dr. Bernard. He helped me into the deep sleeper pod. He said, "See you in a few years," and we waved at each other.
And you wake up down here? Okay, this is gonna be the harsh one.
Are you serious? You can't be serious. Tell me you're just trying to be funny here. Please.
Nope. SA and China blew themselves to bloody bits. Ready for some really, really bad news. It's been decades. Surprise! Not joking, you've been in space for decades. Sorry, your mission is decades late. I'm guessing the USSA is gone. Yeah, pretty likely. At least Bethesda had the sense not to call it Space Force. Not that that's a whole lot better. Give some more really, really bad news. Yeah, let's go down the funny route.
Are you being completely serious with me right now? Everybody I knew.
Yeah, exactly.
Except maybe if the others survived. Maybe... I think... I
could
need
still be
to
alive.
focus on just
Unless they were in the
finding
cities.
my crew. There were
Not
3
vaults.
others, and I just... I didn't see anybody. Or any bodies. So they had to be in the ship, or... maybe only my emergency pod crashed? I don't know. Could you go to the crash site and look for the ship's flight recorder? It's not far.
Flight recorder from the crash site. Where's the crash site? There better be a crash site out there, astronaut. Sometimes somebody else will find you. I'll just leave you in this hole to die. No. Where's the crash site? I can get the flight recorder, no problem.
Thank you. I truly appreciate it. My body is still shaking.
Flight, I'll
so
give her that.
I'm gonna just try to stay still and listen to the comms. Just in case.
I was going to go into a career in writing after this. Fiction writing, anyway. Kids' books, maybe. Scary thought. Space administration does make a whole lot more sense. Going down this way. Sounds a lot more serious as well. Respectable kind of serious as opposed to the depressing kind. How have I ended up cucumbered again? I've acquired a random Gatling laser from somewhere that I can't use, that's why. Somebody's stuffing lead into my pockets or something. And I've got a lot of stim packs as well. I guess I don't need to begrudge her the one I gave her then. bits there, but... Still over encumbered. Why carrying was so bloody heavy? Bow, £3. Another bow, also £3. Power fist, also £3. Oh well, I guess we'll manage. Yeah, something like that. Space Agency, Space Administration, anything like that would just sound way more serious. Something, you know, sounds less like a joke. It was a funny show. I've heard mixed reviews, but so I might enjoy it. I'd be surprised if it was really my sort of thing. Dude, I need something else to watch at the moment. Well, that's definitely a crash site, alright. And in just an awkward enough place that most people won't stumble across it either, so that's actually quite a cool place to put it. Yeah, I saw that too. Damn. Came down with a wallop. It's supposed to be an emergency escape pod that supposed to facilitate her having a relatively safe landing in an emergency. Doesn't look like it worked very well to me. Flight recorder data.
Commencing download of data. Please wait.
Same style as the space station. That's cool. Oh, hell no. Got a firework. Can. Probably a bad idea, but... What? I'll just go right through him or under his arm. Got him that time. Great, so I appear to have attracted the attention of Suicider, who was just going to run my direction. I hear him bleeping in the distance, but I don't know where. Far enough away. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Got him. Peering at me through the crack. Although being a sneaky git's not really their usual MO, is it? Okay, either. That made it up there, kinda. Flight recorder's nearly done. There! Where are you? Oh, you ugly git. Neck? Where's the... Why am I stuck it? Okay. Let me down in the hole again. Actually, bullseye. Stand still, you. Alright, new plan. Close enough. Don't really need to, you're gonna kill yourself. Using that name. Gotta admit, that looked cool. But I'm still out here. Technically speaking, Canada definitely is a world power, just I like to push it. Major difference, not pushy. Whee! Yeah. Be different. Bed. Screw you. Well, I don't need that. Done. The markers are a little off when I'm crouched with the cursor's a bit off when I'm crouched in Benny's stealth armor. Just slightly annoying. Just this before. Put the tip of the arrow actually on the item you want to select and it won't select it.
I'm guessing nobody from the Space Administration was up there, collecting evidence and looking for survivors. Huh.
They might have been from the Space Administration once, but you don't want to know what they do to survivors.
Oh, that's a relief.
Yeah, Rob.
Now, we just have to decrypt it to access the data. Our ship's robot would have had a standard-grade USSA encryption key. If it survived the crash, it would be heading back to the nearest military depot.
A bot came down with her. Tell me about this robot. Basic robot behavior subroutines review me taking the key as a hostile act. Yeah.
The escape pod's robot is an assaultron, I think.
Of course it is.
It's responsible for the encryption key. Last I was able to check its signal, it was returning to a military base or doing diagnostics. It's hard to tell.
They were a bit different. They imply quite profoundly different things.
It's simple, really. Get
Go
to the robot and get the
collect key,
encryption.
yeah.
I can tune its transmitter signal to your external device there. You should be able to track it down.
Okay. Far away. Appear to be. Guessing it's broken? Fully? The Assaultron. Last thing I want is a homicidal Assaultron coming after me. My favourite thing. And about equal par with Colonel Gutsies and their ridiculously high armor penetration. It's actually running away from the look of this, so it seems to be working. Saw its marker moving a little further down. Clearly this thing is still up and about. Exactly well geared for fighting Soltrons. Stuck on a rock. Cross reasonably easy, hopefully. What the? Oh, great. Glowing gulper. You like that I got the atoms for killing a glowing creature, and that glowing creature turned out to be a rad roach. Did amuse me slightly. I care or another crushed thing? Like another crushed thing, for the look of it. Guessing where the robot got out. Oh, I know where I am. Build a camp up there, it's quite cool. Very cool. Made its way into a video, in fact. Pandora. Yeah, let's go and open her box. Not like that.
Warning. Do not interfere. This unit is on an emergency assignment. Direct inquiries to Director of the USSA.
Good to have your arm stuck in a tree. You have USSA encryption keys.
This unit carries various encryption keys for USSA flight recorders manufactured between 2066 and 2070.
Apparently I've only got the option to attack. That sucks.
Confirmed. Nonsense detected. Alert. Damaging USSA property is a crime. This will go on your permanent record.
There are plenty of... stim packs, I think I'm going to need them. Ah, that's clear ground. I actually get shot off of it. I can see anything. Whew. Yeah, that was going to be challenging. Nice. Sword and blade plan's quite nice to have. I'll take the salvaged head because it's not a particularly useful weapon, but... Come on. Yeah. Very different place, yeah, that's true, sir. Then again, what it would take to get them in charge is kind of runs counter to the principles that make them good people to be in charge.
Oh, I had hoped I could reprogram
There's
this
none?
console here. But it's barely functional. Did you find the encryption key?
Robot was not cooperative, yeah.
That's okay. We have to do what we have to do right now.
You are
Thanks
not
for
wrong.
getting the key. Though, without a functioning console, it's not doing me a whole heck of a lot of good.
Why did you need the data? What will you do with it? Can we repair the console? What will you do with the fight record
Nothing,
data?
I guess. Until I can get it to a working console.
Why do you need it?
Holds data related to our positions, so the rescuers can find all of us. In case something happens on re-entry. A failsafe, really.
Makes
I
sense.
don't know if it'll work. But I don't know how else to find my crew without this, since our comms are down.
The
I'm
console?
not sure it'd be worth it, all the flooding down here. But we might be able to rebuild it, above ground.
Why, yes, I
A
would.
secure location, would you?
Stay at my camp, it'll cost you, I'm not a hotel. Yeah, you won't crash my camp if you like. Yeah, let's go with that.
You're sure? I mean, you've already done so much for me. Maybe just for a night or two. Until I feel better. Thank you.
I have to kick the annoying old geezer out, but...
I don't want to slow you down, though. Maybe you should take these schematics. Get that console rebuilt at your camp. I should be able to get there by the time it's built. And, hey, thanks for your help. I bet this was not what you planned to do today, but...
Actually, it kind of was.
I'm real glad you found me.
Right, welcome. See you on the other side of the map. Right then. Well, if it'll click on my camp, would help. That picture of the church came out quite well. Yeah. Why? What? Hold that console. Only one I can place or stored at a time. Well, I'm sorry, my friend.
Hoping for a pension, but all I got is tension.
Bye. Yeah, I can live with that. Ta-da! Need a chair.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just why?
No chair options right now, are they? Going down that road. Oh.
It's good to be out of that waterlogged bunker, let me tell you what.
Gonna need some rumination in here if this is where you're gonna hang out. Probably a bed as well, that would be a good idea. Here I can, let me ask. Let's put that up, but... So...
Yeah. This place should do just fine. Thanks for setting up the console. I can work with this. This console looks pretty good. A little rusty in places, though. I guess you got these parts from a junkyard, huh? resourceful. The scanner
Could
currently
have a
has
monitor.
model 38X2, which is built for scanning very specific locations. Not bad, but I would like to improve it. The year before I launched, the military was rolling out some scanner upgrades. One of those could give us more speed and detail in our scans.
Okay.
Can you find a scanner upgrade module for this? It would help us find so much more, and much more quickly.
Where?
I don't suppose you can just swing by a tech supplies store, hmm? Yeah, I didn't
Possibly.
think so. Last I knew, these types of things were common items in military bases and compounds. But my information is admittedly out of date. I'll transfer the coordinates to a local military base, but I can't vouch for its security status. It's hard to detect anything specific right now.
Yes. Okay, let's get it.
Swell. In the meantime, I'll fix up this console a bit. Did you know that it still uses the outdated P14B configuration for its power chamber? I mean, I know you all survived the end of the world, but using this as is would be like living in squalor and the apocalypse.
I'll see how this goes then.
I know you've done a lot for me already. Got me out of that sunken bunker and let me stay here. It means a lot.
I may have additional assignments for you to carry out.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
Over and out.
It's the usual ally quest, I assume. But I would assume there'd be a bit more to it than that. It feels incomplete, so... the old-fashioned way. Recently finished it. I'm playing on PlayStation though, and you saw. Could have something to do with it from what I've been hearing. Wouldn't call that a military base per se, but okay. So we're a little alarmed about going in here. Gauss rifle something? Stinging capacitors. You mind? I'm looking at my pit boy.
Marco.
Wasn't crying out loud. Wasn't an invitation for you to come over here and shoot me. Smart, right in the stomach. Come at me then, Eiley. Are these new? Ish. I don't think I ever recall those things going off before. Oh, for crying out loud! Will you all fuck off, please? Stim pack, stim pack! I'm not pressing this. Yeah, I am pressing this for the good of my health. It's not the point. Just die already. Phew. Still another one left. Where you come from? Virtual melon. An assault rifle ends up with a combat rifle. Right then. Now, before I was rudely interrupted. Don't need that. survivable. Right then, take a little jog up the road. Getting on to daytime now. About coming up. Do approve of the changes to the day-night cycle. This time of night is preferable. Although it's properly dark, also kind of annoys me. I mean, the way it was when the game first came out was definitely too much, but now not dark enough. However, biggest fan of running around in the night. Not somebody's camp, it's just the Rays have put the water purifiers there. Welcome, matey. Whew. And my armor's on the way out. Wonderful. Assuming weapons with high armor penetration do more damage to your armor as well. Got a hunch. Oh, stick it on the map.
Good out here. Nothing, nowhere. It's all shit.
Evening beast, you right? Going out for an armor workbench. Good, I have enough to repair it. I'm due to craft a new set actually. Might be. We got a new level, didn't we? Speaking of. Two and Tenny got married. The reception was amazing. Whee! Actually quite like that one. Right then. This doesn't have upgrades then. Interesting. Very approve of that. Looking into some of this at some point. Up. Vote for me. So there's anything under here. Dodgy. Gunman wouldn't hurt. Bloodied mess might be worthwhile. Yeah, I think. Look at this. I don't think there's anything else in the stealth road that's worth going down. Weird a little bit. That also doesn't make a right lot of sense. Go with White Knight for now. Look into our melee stuff afterwards, I think. Onward. Here we go. Yeah, I think once we've backed out the last couple of agility perks, I'll have a look at see if there's anything in strength that might be worth specking into. Got a few points left, to be fair, haven't I? 5 more points to go. Anything under there that's going to be worth doing? Probably put them into... It's come out, really. Don't need any more points in agility, I don't think. I need 1 more point in agility, actually. Yeah, maybe a couple more than that. Then I'll have some points in luck that I might want to move out, but we'll see. Probably put the rest of them. But yeah, it looks like I need to move a few points around afterwards, but that'll be fine. We'll have a decent spec before long. Oh, good. More effective than I was expecting. Not quite what I wanted either, but anyway. Yes. What? Arrows all over the place here. On carry capacity, but I can't stop picking up decent scrap, so. Cool thing with the plasma arrays, you can see where they go bouncing off to a bit more. Helps you find them very much, but overjoyed about going in here. It very rarely ends well. Okay, might help if I press the right button. No. Retrieve scanner upgrade. Sneaky time, I think. Ding. Like you're usually stealthy. Be okay. .26 Protectron is not a threat, but occasions before where it would come through here. Stuff like that, for example. Potentially a bit more problematic. Got him. I wasn't expecting that to work, but oh, I even got him there. That'll work.
Warning, dangerous fugitive is on the loose. Do not attempt to apprehend.
Wasn't going to do this, but you know, you get a 3-star legendary opportunity. And I got it. Really? Heck, did you take me? The hell was that? The legendary robot upstairs somehow killed me all the way down here. I think I'm quite within my rights to be annoyed about that.
Watch over us.
Firefly, thank you very much for the new subscription. Much appreciated. Welcome to the channel. What? Crap, legendary. Don't suppose the one upstairs is still going to be there. They're a mysteriously large explosive radius lately, these guys. No! Whoops. It sometimes. But you let me out, but I can't get back in. Kim's got it in for me right now.
Wise and holy Mothman, watch over us in our time.
Thank you very much, Joseph. Welcome to the channel. Got a very bad feeling there's going to be a sentry bot around here. That's a tough protection. That tough, apparently. Hit him in the head the first time, on the arm or something. Arm from the look of that. Come on. Gotcha. Snuck through that place. Well, it was my plan, and then I saw a 3-star legendary, and then another legendary, and at that point I was like, shooty time. You got legendaries unexpectedly, it's kind of rude not to. Because eventually, I want to go down the road of doing some legendary bows and stuff. Eventually, probably not that much longer. Kind of disappointed there aren't any available to craft from vendors. Now, like Secret Service stuff all goes straight to legendary, but I went to pick those up last time and I got cursed, so. You know, there, aren't there, apparently? Gotta be a way on top level somehow. Thought the character can't pick locks, so falling off's not going to get me very far. Yes, made it. Oh, we've even got the legendary. Unyielding combat armor right leg. That's actually pretty good from the look of it. I might even forgive this dude. X? Yes. Up to 3 skill stats except endurance when low health. Nice. 25% radiation resistance. and 75% chance to reduce damage by 15% when standing still. That's really good. Pity it's a level 40, but it's actually really quite good. So good I might even have to do some thinking. Over this way. So I hadn't planned to use anything like combat armor on this character, just because. But I have to change now. My jigs. We're up another level? Observatory, one would expect there to be upper levels. Ah. I do. Hello, friend. Friend. But it's not putting out quite as much damage as I'd like. So I'm really hoping we can find some variation on it that will up that. Can I upgrade? Night vision lever action rifle. Cool. Nice. How are we doing, Curtis? You right? Yeah, can't complain about that. Oh. Bad idea. Maybe not. Scrap's kind of worth it. Okay. Keep my drop loot. Yeah, I forgot about that. Kind of got blown into the middle of next week earlier, didn't I? It's certainly up there. From what I understand, there's a couple of items with better stats than that, but a reasonably good score, that, until I get something that actually is better, which will probably take a while, to be fair. Right. Ah. Right. Get out of here before anything else can go wrong. What I understand, the highest, I think the Secret Service armor's got the highest stats now. And then you've got the robot stuff afterwards, I think just pips out anything else. And then you have combat armor and marine armor. Well, combat armor's the highest balanced one. Marine armor's better in some areas, but not others. Same of course with leather and
Is Earth always so solid? I feel so wobbly.
metal.
Oh, well, you just look at this fancy thing. Not even a dent on it. Could use
didn't
some
have to pull out of a
soldering to
robot.
fit in this old console, but nothing I can't handle. In
Nice.
the meantime, I found some sort of emergency supplies crate that must have splintered off while the ship broke apart. Might just be a crate of space food, but maybe it's got some emergency contact codes for the satellites. Heck, it could even be my personal crate full of my Unstoppables comics that I foolishly brought with me to space. Hey, I thought I'd have time.
Think that through very well, did she? Yeah, from what I understand, the robot stuff does have higher stats, but I'm not entirely sure. Need to find some corroborating evidence. It's supposed to be that way around, but it actually worked out that the robot's got better stats, and then yeah, combat armor's best across the board, but other armor's got better energy resistance. Metal armor's got better ballistic resistance. Robot armor's... Actually, robot armor might have better ballistic resistance. Can't remember which way around. Robot armor's pretty good as well. Marines have got radiation resistance or something like that. I forget exactly what the ins and outs are. Not as simple as it used to be, anyway. Go look for your crate, better not be comic books. Any data from the flight recorder? You took comic books to space? Yeah, let's go with that.
They let me take a crate of personal items. We weren't supposed to be in deep sleep the whole time, you know.
Fair enough. Are you able to get any data?
Yes, but I'm not sure how accurate the data is, or if anything has scavenged it. It's hard to tell much more until I install the upgrade module.
Okay, let's go look for the crate. Yeah, I got the impression that that wasn't actually the plan, to be honest, Ash.
I doubt it is. They probably all burned up on re-entry, sadly. I had a full collection. Ugh. Anyway, I'm sure it's astronaut food or
Quite
something else
exaggerated,
that the
expression
USSA
there.
thought I might need.
We'll go and see what's what then. What am I looking for? Not sure. Well, that wasn't quite the plan, but okay. Yeah, I think the plan was to have marine armor be the best one in the game again, basically because it says it is in like tooltips you get on the loading screens, survival guide tips. But yeah, it didn't actually work out that
I was
way.
wondering if you were coming back. I managed to scrape that signal from the flight recorder. Should be enough to track down.
Yes. The way you look around, until you've been here before, haven't you? Okay, let's go with that.
Oddly, yes. I camped out here a few times while I was in graduate school with a good friend, Emerson. Those were the days. We were in the same physics program at college and hit it off. It ended up not working out for us, but we remained friends, which was good because he joined the USSA towards the end of my astronaut training. Ugh. That
Yeah.
would have been awkward.
It may well have been something they changed later on and after those things had been written, but who knows. Yeah, it's pretty mediocre without the BOS mod, but the Brotherhood of Steel stuff's easy to get, so as are most of the like heavy upgrades for it. What's changed since you went up in space? Yeah, the world ended.
You know, it's rough. I can't put it any other way.
Bed in space, woke up on Earth, and the world
You know what
had
I
ended.
thought
Yeah.
would happen when we landed? I thought there would be a parade. I thought maybe there would be a commemorative plaque. I sure as hell didn't think the world would have gone the way of the dodo. You know?
What are you doing up there, anyway? Feeling any better?
Ugh, the headaches emerging from deep sleep are worse than they implied it would be. I don't know. I feel sudden spikes of pain at times, and it takes a while to subside. I'm dealing with it, but it's still happening. I
How's it
know this
working out?
sounds odd, but not much has changed for me. Not many new consoles have been invented since the...
That does make sense.
My time, I guess. The scanner upgrade has helped to compensate for the degradation that has occurred in the past years. I'm trying to modify it so I can use it for other stuff too. Maybe hijack the scanner so I can run a holotape game? Ooh, that would be good. Affirmative. Out.
I like her more than the annoying chap we had before. Retrieve emergency protocols. Way up there, eh? Okay. That. Bits and pieces scattered all over Appalachia. Makes sense if something kind of falls to bits a bit when it's undergoing re-entry, I suppose. That way. Cultist spot. Found this spot before. Seen it as a cultist spot, depends what it is, really. On a hunch I might know what it is. Need to make some more arrows and repair my armor again. Do that before long. Skyrim on here. I don't think I am familiar with this spot. I think this is new. Well, this reminds me actually, if you haven't picked it up already, the Mothman cultist totems are all dirt cheap in the atomic shop at the moment. Like, really cheap, so. Do their legs off. How long do you reckon it's going to be until the Mothman shows up and expresses his displeasure at the fact I'm blowing the heads off his worshippers? Or her, I guess we don't really know. It's implied, but... Imagine anybody got close enough to have a shufti. I don't want to know about it. Oh, so this is Clancy Manor. They've just changed it completely.
His enemies
Down with that.
cannot hide. His foes cannot escape. All will face the Mothman's judgment.
Really? Some sooner than others. The place was full of scorched prior to Wastelanders, so... Okay, I'm just kind of hoping this might be a bit more interesting. Oh, fire over there, fire over there, fire down there. This place has got a lot bigger, actually. But what's cultist and what's woodwork?
The divine light. I can see it.
I do like the death cries of the Mothman cultists. That's why I've got a couple of them for alert sounds at the moment. It'd be fun to add those in. You little... Whatever it is right here on the roof apparently. Okay. There's a pickaxe and a submachine gun in there, as well as dog food. What bloody use did they think that was going to be to her in space? But not comic books.
Flutter, I will follow, and I will not fear the darkness of night.
Where his wings... Even the thing came flying right up there, I kind of felt like touching that. Hey! Really? I just blew a hole in your stomach with that explosive arrow. You sure you don't regret anything? I would. I'd have regrets about that. Hard to criticise, but this is not really the kind of conditions I'd want to live in. Probably going to be a regrettable decision.
Yellow covered the sky. Poison filled the air. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Allow him to look inside your soul. Desire. I know it's forbidden. He promised to wash it all away. He promised that he will return. Take me. I am yours.
Okay. Pretty good source of stim packs, apparently, the Mothman cultists, so I seem to be. I've picked up a good supply of them. No. Oh yeah, there was a cooking show being filmed in here with a load of these guys. Little stuffed bears on here. They've obviously swapped them all out and stuffed them in a box in the corner. That's quite cool. Move the camera out of the way. Slightly bugged right now. Right. Are now dead. Oh, that's creepy as hell, and I love it. Misty though. Yeah. Nothing I can do with that, but there might be something in there. Right, to bring emergency protocols back to camp. You don't know my camp, apparently. What have I did?
Hey, good to see you again.
Yo.
This handbook doesn't even have emergency contact information in it. I never expected to use this. Clearly. Well, we can do this by ourselves, right? Time to test this newly upgraded scanner out.
Have emergency contact information in it. I don't
Found
think it'd be up to date even if it did.
Signal. It was activated here after my ship launched, which means it isn't from someone on my ship. It isn't one of my crew. The interesting thing is, this beacon should have lost power years ago, but it's still active.
A beacon that shouldn't be
If you
active.
grab the beacon, I'm sure whoever is monitoring it will come looking. Let's make them find us.
I have problems with this. Firstly, my home is made out of canvas and wood, and if they come with fire, I'm in trouble. Beacon, anything unusual? Is it transmitting signals? Let's go through this.
It has nearly full power right now. That can only mean someone is still out there replacing its power cell regularly.
Oh, it's got a hell of a power cell, one or the other. Transmitting
I'm
signals?
not sure exactly, but I do know that my ship's autopilot took us here to Appalachia for a reason. maybe this beacon was it.
This beacon. Let's
In
go
the
and get it.
meantime, I'll cross-reference some data from the flight recorder and the scanner's readings. I need to find my crew, and I think I'm close. Remember, when you pick up the beacon, whatever you do, do not press any red buttons, do not ingest it, and do not sell it to communists.
Check. Oh, cool. Questions. Let's ask about your deep sleep mission.
Sure, of course. I guess this is all ancient history now, I guess. Jeez. Including me, well, we had a crew of 4. All scientists and engineers. The plan was to use the deep sleep pods and record the biological data. We wanted to know if there were medical uses, you know? We had tried it out on Earth already with volunteers, but not in space. It wasn't that complicated. Honestly, I felt like we had the resources for a much more complex experiment.
Well, more questions than I had a minute ago.
Yes, they wanted to take it slow.
I mean, the idea of using deep sleep pods so that you can, you know, survive long space journeys is kind of standard. But just experimenting it with it for medical reasons when they've already tested it on Earth doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Must be quite a shock.
I have so many questions. Just how? Why? I was saying goodbye to everybody and they're really gone. I think I understand what has happened from stray broadcasts to some degree. I guess it was war. And somehow this is the world that survived. I can't even put all of this into words right now. My memories of everything from before all of this are so fresh. Just below the surface.
Weird.
I was just there.
I mean, finding yourself in this world when you've lived through it, going from one to the other, and the people who were on Earth in Appalachia or whatever when the bombs dropped, and who survived it, kind of to be expected. Even though you've, before and after you've lived through it, there's an actual progression there. For the people in the vaults, maybe a step further removed, they went in and one thing was true, although sirens and stuff at the last minute, and they come out and they don't know what they're going to face, and that's kind of similar to her situation. But she didn't know this was happening at all, she just slept and woken up and suddenly everything's gone to hell in a handcart, so... can you get something so you feel more at home?
Unexpectedly thoughtful of you. I was just thinking about an old holotape game that I used to play, but they won't work on this console. Maybe I could adapt it, though. So, if you run across one later, can you let me know?
Yep. Stimpak for your headache?
I think it helps with the side effects, but just not the major bursts of pain.
You're going to become a Stimpak addict.
I
Like the rest of the people in
It helps me sleep
Fallout
better.
world.
Before we launched, I had a lot of anxiety. Made it hard for me to sleep, so I'd listen to ocean noises. Whale singing. Always put me right out.
Stimpak help?
The Stimpak does help. Not a ton, but it takes the edge off at least. Thanks for asking, friend. Roger.
Later.
Stay safe out there.
So, go speak on. Could be anywhere. Actually, could be anywhere. Bringing home the beacon. How many puns can we get out there? I'm down for that. Okay. Where? Not that. Oh joy. I see. Back to the Valley Galleria again. For a nice shiny 40 caps this time. Yeah, I thought you might appreciate that one, though. See how many beacon-related puns we can come up with. Thought I'd missed there. Quite lucky. Costing me a lot of caps running through this mission. That don't mind. Always good to do something new. A bit more fleshed out than a lot of the characters so far. Stories. Okay. I get you. Kind of curious if that might be sufficient to take him out, but I think it's probably too high a level, and it wasn't even close. That did the job though. Yeah. Sure it was the headshot I wanted, but balls. This whole questline's a bit of a beacon for other characters. Of course, I've gone upstairs after all. I didn't even need to because I have to go down and then up again. Hear any footsteps? That's good. I suppose if I got distracted while I was doing this quest, or distracted by this quest perhaps, you could say I was beaking around the bush. Might be pushing it though. Yeah. Recoil compensated ultrasight laser rifle, huh? And back we go. A lot of fetch quests, but go here, kill residents, fetch thing, come back, repeat. But what can you do? Look at it, there's quite a lot left to do before this quest line gets finished, so that's something to complain about, as long as they're not all fetch quests.
I suspect the owner of this beacon will come and find us. I know I would. But until then, well, I have something here that we should look into. I noticed a strange signal that was heading right for us. It seems like after the signal approached this place, it just spun around and took off. It was strange. Sudden. Think you could just sneak over there and poke your head in? If they seem problematic, maybe stop them somehow? I don't know.
I went to take a beacon that then turned out to be inside a shopping centre in a box at the back. Somebody's been replacing the batteries. Yeah. Also, somebody appears to be spying on my camp, so... Signal doing now.
I can't tell what it's doing there exactly, but it's moving around, so... I think it's alive? Or... I guess it could be a robot. Okay, just be careful.
Biochemical.
I wish I could tell what it is. It just seems so unnatural. But what does that mean in a world like this? Listen.
Sending me triangles across
trap.
the map is definitely
Or
ridiculous.
it could be just a big misunderstanding. I can't really say for sure. Just be careful.
Why would USSA robots want to harm you?
Not sure they do. We had one of those on the ship, and it landed with me. But it wasn't aggressive. I don't know. But
Not until I started like
really aren't
trying to
taking
shoot it
a
anyway.
direct line to attack me either. Maybe they're damaged or have been corrupted somehow.
Got a lot of bots after the war, so possible. Like to float in
It
space.
felt like nothing else. I remember spinning in space, eyes fixed on Earth. Unable to look away. So far away. So perfect.
Quite the experience, I imagine.
Affirmative. Out.
N. So before somebody shows up and probably kidnaps her while I'm away. Universe conspires, huh? Missed what my rewards were there, but anyway. Right away, arrows, and sturdy leather right leg. Not particularly spectacular. Okay, so let's get some arrows crafted. And we'll do some double checking on whether or not it's worth crafting new armour or bows as well. But probably will think about it as well. Yes, one of the things I did here may or may not be true, but sounds possible, is that they might be on down the line dialing back the food and drink requirement systems, the survival systems, just making them less over the top, less well, of an irritation really. Because they don't really do a great deal for most people. I don't think they're just, you know, keep your character fed. Got progress bar from dropping. No. It'll be interesting to see whether or not they do really dial it back, which they said they might do.
Just why?
They might do rather. Guns, bow. 45, nice, so I can craft a couple more. Yay. Really need two. Do I really need... Yeah. Stick with it. Well, there, explosive. Okay. So we'll change the name of that. Fine, okay. Scrap this one when I think about it. I have to pay attention to what I'm doing in these menus because I'm not in here that often. Sites. File. Alright.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Living in space forever. Just why?
Come on. Fire, cool. Can get plate upgrade here. Everything I could do with it, really. Oh yeah, I can't actually scrap that. I have to drop it. Did I just put the wrong one in here? I'm losing my marbles again. First time. Okay. Right. That on. Drop that. Yes. Drop that. Okay. So we're ready to rock and roll. Here, okay. That go in there. That go in there. But I'll sure pick it up soon enough. Good recipe, huh? Well, I suppose I'll need it again.
I just
There's your
can't
notes
shake
for
these
now.
nightmares. Floating in space.
Class numbers, but it's fine.
Just why?
Go on, quantum. 8. Thanks. Where all the weight was coming from. Check out the right stuff equipped. Yep, all good for now. Yeah, that's probably true now. Change anything, somebody's not going to be happy. Don't change it, then other people won't be happy. Never managed to make everybody happy, I don't think. Ooh, we are looking for dangerous signal. Investigate signal, eliminate potential threats. And if I remember rightly, we are friends staying at the camp at Dye Chemical, yes? The jaunt from me. Nearest, but yeah, save us some caps, so we'll do that. Maybe we'll save a couple. To be honest, I think the idea is that you can still craft all the recipes and get the buffs if you want, but you don't have to keep yourself fed anymore. Just of what I heard. Mind you, it may never come into action, so who knows. Done. Yeah. But I think it'd probably be a good way to go, because I don't really feel like, and I suspect a lot of people would agree, that survival mechanics add much to the game, really. Another thing to manage that clogs up your inventory and doesn't really add any aspects to the game. I wouldn't mind seeing it go. I kind of don't mind if it doesn't, but at the same time, be expedient, to say the least. This area is usually riddled with bots. Armor protects me when I swim. So, investigate signal and eliminate potential threats. Further over that way. Looking inside or not? We go over here somewhere. Vault dweller, huh? Firework. Little concern, because sometimes around here you get some very high level legendary robots, which can be challenging. Bit of a challenging thing to encounter, rather. Especially if you get that is awesome.
Anomaly detected.
Ah, hello. Here's a USSA Assaultron. Angry one, apparently. Oh.
Wise and holy Mothman, watch over us in our time of trials.
Thank you very much for the new subscription, EVP. Welcome to the channel. That was somewhat anticlimactic. Go here, find bot, shoot bot, return. Come on. I really would like these icons just to be, you know, maybe the whole length higher, so that it doesn't get in the way of the place you're actually trying to click on. Would definitely be an improvement. Racked up a few subs tonight. Well, quite a couple of days on the subs, and it's jumped up at, well, 24 hours. It's jumped up again tonight. That's cool. Thank you very much, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Funny how these things go, though, sometimes. Wham. Tiny lady.
Hey, good to see you again. Is this a friend of yours? Who are you? You seem so familiar.
Well, you look exactly the same. I never believed...
I feel like there's something I'm missing here.
I'll try not to get in your way. Is this a friend?
Okay, that was not the button I was looking for either, but anyway.
Is this a friend of yours? Who are you? You seem so familiar.
Well, you look exactly the same. I never believed...
I figured out what's happening.
Oh, I hope the scanner module you found does the trick.
Wedged inside the radio, apparently. Somehow. Shoehorn you off there somehow, please.
Hopefully the owner of that beacon will show up soon. Maybe they have some information on my crew.
New plan. Not bouncing away and coming back again. Seeing if we can get him to spawn somewhere that's not wedged inside a computer console and a foundation at the same time. Yeah, it is quiet in chat tonight. Quiet in general tonight. Yeah. Well, things have dropped back a bit in a general sense, but on the other hand...
I was wondering if you were coming back.
You know, with the current position of... the current state of the game and everything and what's going on, I'm not surprised things have dropped back a bit, but... well, a little more than I would have liked. So, now we can actually see this dude. Listen, Hale, huh?
Is this a friend of yours?
Up. Seem very chatty. Yeah, it takes. We're getting there slowly. Let's see if we can get these two to talk to me now. She's not busy. God damn it. Get the hell out of my bed, weird dude. Get out of my bed, you cheeky bastard. I'm not even meant to be at my camp. Wanders in. Climbs into my bed. Now. Where I wish I could quick save it and shoot him. I'll be lying there wearing my pajamas and drinking my beers. I'm impressed. Well, at least he's no longer in my bed. Where is he? Back here. Okay, he's just sitting in my chair. I'm fine with that. I can live with that.
Is this a friend of yours?
Friend of yours? Still seems to be experiencing a few difficulties. Yo, dude. You're needed in conversation, so do you want to come over here so we can actually chat? Oh, god damn it. Try relogging, see if that makes it work better. Well, I was kind of hoping it might load me in the daytime, but... Yet.
I was wondering if you were coming back. Is this a friend of yours? Who are
Finally.
you? You seem so familiar.
Well,
Big steps,
you look exactly the same.
Finally.
I never believed... I wondered who picked up my beacon. Well, I'll be damned.
Emerson? Dr. Emerson Hale. Is that you?
Pokemon check is
Welcome.
really there.
Back to Earth, I guess. Welcome to Appalachia.
I don't even know what to say. I never expected to see you here. My ship crashed a while ago, and I was fortunate to find someone who took me in. I'm trying to find my crew, but I've had some horrible headaches.
So, you're staying at this place? I guess you really decided to jump into modern Appalachian life, huh?
I got tents, I got fires, I got a little farm, I got water. What do you want? Fine. The storm season rolls around. Much, but it's my home. You can leave any time. Tempting. I'm open to decorating suggestions, friend. Not much, but it's my home.
No offense intended, friend. I live in an old military base, so I'm not one to talk about anybody's creativity here. I hope your
And are
good
they
Samaritan
guns?
here has helped you out with more than just a place to, crash.
She has helped
Poor
me out
choice of
quite a lot
words.
already, actually. Brought back a USSA beacon, and also took care of some hostile robot.
I see. Well, is there anything I can help with while I'm here? Supplies, medicines, questions, I guess?
I have many of those things. Very convenient that you're here in Appalachia. Yeah, that's a fair point.
I suspect her escape ship's autopilot sent the ship on a trajectory to any known USSA location using its admittedly very old data. Sure
Beacon?
is. For a while, I had hoped I could contact somebody else to monitor the deep sleep mission until we could figure something out.
Oh, that's creepy. Her ex is monitoring her while she's on a deep sleep hibernation type mission deal. That's weird. Definitely weird. Okay.
They weren't in the escape capsule, I take it? Well, that is unfortunate.
They could have survived, though, right?
Maybe. I've heard a couple scavengers say that parts of the ship have already been scrapped. Same goes for any other ship debris. Best to just move on. It's honestly shocking that you survived as it is. I'm serious.
Why did the ship crash? I start
My
there.
best guess. Probably ran out of fuel and the autopilot guided it to the nearest USSA facility.
Makes sense.
Oh, what does it matter? She lived. What a miracle.
I've got a sneaking suspicion he might have been involved. And then deliberately brought her back down again. As soon as he could figure out how. Know anything about the robot?
There's a bunch of them out there. Seems that their algorithms got scrambled or something. Who can say? They used to come after me, but it seems like they have a higher priority target now. Expand your scanner to look for signatures at a constant speed. That should pick them up. They aren't that complicated.
So this is just gonna happen all the time? Thanks for the tip, I guess.
That's
Oh,
good.
that's what the turrets are for.
I'm glad you're making friends already.
I am too. So much has changed. I mean, you know better than most. Care to catch me up to speed?
That will be quite the chat. You've missed a lot. And I still don't really get what happened either. But that's a talk for another time, perhaps. Anyway, look, I need to go. I'll be back another time and we can chat some more. Okay?
Okay, Emerson. Dear Emerson. My friend and I have a signal to track down. Looks like it might be some ship debris. So come back later, if you want to know what we found.
Mm-hmm. Bye now.
Which is the robots find him quick
Again
and gave
soon.
up on him.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me very much.
I'll be going then.
Moves up, says hello, wanders back off again. It's all a bit weird.
I've gotta admit, I was kind of hoping you'd find my Unstoppables collection in that crate. Oh well.
Not to blame her.
It was an Assaultron, huh? Probably one of the old USSA robots. Strange. I would have figured they would all be in standby mode now. But I need to
BMP
know
when the
for sure.
bombs went off? I guess
I
half the
found
country
some
got
wreckage
bathed
from the
in it.
rest of the ship that has one of their suit beacons. Maybe all of them are there. Can you go and see what's there? It might just be empty wreckage, but I need to know.
Is this a signal from the flight recorder?
Yes. I believe the other crew members were in a separate part of the ship. The signal moved a bit. Could be survivors, could be scavengers.
Indeed. Found them in the sea somewhere. I'll search the wreckage. Yeah, I wouldn't hope for that one. I could guess it'd probably be raiders or somebody who found them. Never
If
know.
you do find them,
Lucky 4 times though.
we'll have to make room for them here, right? Bunk beds, maybe? There would be 3 others, you know.
Gonna
It's
go with
possible
no.
that you won't find anything there. It might just be rubble, or maybe it's been scavenged by animals. It's hard to know. In the meantime, I picked up an issue of the
Seems-
Unstoppables from a visiting trader the other day. Maybe it'll help me relax.
Where did she get the caps? Why would the bots be? Tell me about Emerson. Earth before you went to sleep. How about later? You read comics back before all this, right?
Yeah, of course. The Unstoppables, Silver Shroud, all of that. Mistress of Mystery was my favorite, of course.
Naturally.
I was hoping that the new television show for the Mistress of Mystery would be out when I returned, but I guess not.
You. To be fair, Karen Rivers did end up becoming a Mistress of Mystery, though. There is that. Why are the bots hunting you?
I wish I knew. My ship's robots certainly didn't care about me at all.
Yeah, my money's on
EMP.
EMP.
And I know it saw me.
That is weird, though. The Earth before you went back to
For
sleep?
an hour, maybe. Just before getting into our deep sleep pods. The Earth was stunning. Hanging there, alone, in the void of stars. Oh, I felt like I couldn't look away, even if I wanted to. But also, I didn't want to. He used to work with me at the USSA. Seems like he started working elsewhere after I went to space sometime. I never expected to see him here, but I never expected to be in Appalachia either. It makes me wonder about why my ship crashed here, you know? I know it had emergency landing protocols to take it somewhere near certain USSA sites, but I don't know. I never thought I needed to know.
You're going into space, and you don't think you need to know how your ship works. No, NASA has high recruiting standards than that.
Roger. Stay safe out there. I hope Emerson's wrong about my crew. He has to be, right?
You never know. Right, investigate the cruise signal. Aims. Come on, give me this reward then, let's see what it is. Right away, ammo. Pile of garbage. Okay then. So, let's investigate this cruise signal then. Cheers. Welch. So far we've done Welch, we've done Valley Galleria, we've done Diachemical, and all that up here. We've also been up here, literally sending us all over the map. Yeah, there's a couple of good wallpapers, cute backpack in there at the moment. Other stuff that might catch your eye. The Mothman totems are dirt cheap at the minute, and if you haven't already picked them up, yeah, worth a look. Good point. The cloud of smoke over the ash heap is caused by fires. Ooh. Here we go again. In the tunnels underground. Haven't stopped burning. What's going on down there, and how and why? Like a whole underground region there potentially to explore. Fair enough. Gotcha. Plus there's some more miners we need to explore further. Definitely want to learn more about them. You have a room outside the edge of the map to explore beyond as well. Yeah, never seen anybody get shot by a house. Oh, not quite sure why you're aiming at the wall there, buddy. Hearing multiple voices there. Oh, there it is. Blending in. Thread the needle? No. Got as well. Wood that for some weird reason I've decided. Over the other side here, so. Floating over from the station, I suppose. Ah, so dog tags. On the other hand, a whole lot in there for a person to be wedged into, so quite know what's going on with that. You know what they say about assumptions. More wedged underground, but I doubt it. Waiting stop. Okay. Back to camp. Didn't really think I was going to find them. Oh my, no, I can't see it. Is that it? Pretty area in the daylight. It just annoys me that I always log in at night. Feels like I do anyway. Because Laura, if it didn't annoy me or I wanted to, I'd always be logging in the day, I suppose. Yay!
So, that's it then. They're gone. Thank you for
Jump at the gun of it without a corpse.
looking into this. And for being a friend. It means a lot to me. So, let's intercept one of the USSA robots that's heading this way. I want to know why they're doing this. I've pinpointed one of them using Emerson's tip. So, let's start with this one.
I'll destroy it. Don't you want to talk about your crew?
Not right now. Not really. I'd rather just keep busy for a bit.
Like the last one?
Similar, but might be a different type. Strange thing is, its mobility patterns are very similar. It was heading towards us, and then it turned around and went to this location, and stayed there. I think Emerson was right. It just seems like they have corrupt targeting data or something.
Okay, well, we'll see what's going on.
I'll monitor it here and see if anything about its signal changes radically. I'm wondering if it shows signs of expecting this confrontation.
Again. Ooh. Start building up a relationship. I kind of want to do, probably can do most of this. Let's try the charisma one first, since we've got enough.
Sure. Maybe that will help with the pain. Dr. Bernard was our engineer. Worked exclusively on the sleeping pods. Very by-the-books type guy. Specialist Novak had been on a few missions before this one. Always seemed distracted. But, well, it was a stressful mission. Dr. Lee was our ship's engineer, and a robotics expert. We all went out to celebrate
Dr.
the
Lee?
night before liftoff. It feels like it was only yesterday. I guess it doesn't matter if it feels like it was only yesterday. It was a long time ago. And they're gone.
What about life before you were an astronaut?
Oh, sure. Let's see. I don't really want to talk about my family because, well, I don't even know if they... Okay, so, hobbies. I had a small apartment near the USSA headquarters. Nothing special. I wasn't home much, you see. When I had time, I used to go to the comic book shop down the road. And sit and drink coffee, read the latest issues of the Unstoppables.
She sounds like she's walked right out of Big Bang
I used to
Theory.
want to work for the Mistress of Mystery when I was a kid. But I did the next best thing, I guess. Went to space.
Sure how those two connect, but okay. Can you defend yourself when I'm not around, just in case?
When you were out the other day, I tried to shoot some sort of giant insect. Took a lot longer than I thought. I'm working on it, though.
That's cool. Well, I'm down for that. Let's see how the flirting goes.
We really do. In this world, it's hard to imagine how anybody can survive all alone anymore. I'm glad I don't have to be alone. And I'm very glad that I'm here with you.
Going well.
I'll be here, friend.
That was going less well. Not the way I wanted that line to go. Good stuff, that song. I already know that one, okay. Nice. So, another search and destroy mission. I've got to work my way through building up a relationship with her for some reason, presumably. I assume Beckett works much the same way. There's more to this than I was expecting, which is cool. But, anyway. Pretty about good. So, for now, as it is getting on a little bit, I think we'll wrap up around about that. It's kept me busy for longer than I was expecting it to, which is cool. Pretty pleased about that. There's an interesting picture on the comic shop thing. There's an outfit there that doesn't appear to be in the game yet. So this week's Atomic Shop update from Tuesday. I picked up the 2 wallpapers. Backpack's cute, but I'm not really bothered about it. Picked up a few other bits as well. This is clearly down at Acre, is it? Down at the bottom of the Savage Divide? Looks like it, anyway. This outfit with the stop sign and stuff looks very interesting. I have a feeling it is, like, somebody said something about it coming soon. That's quite cool. Welcome back, Noel. Burn 2020 bundle. Mothman jetpack, plushie backpack, cultist player icon, wallpaper, set of 2, paratrooper loot bag, and bundle contains. Yeah. There's the last week's Red Rocket stuff. All the Mothman stuff is 50% off at the moment. Well, not 50% off, but it's on offer at the moment. Stuff I want anyway. Notice a lot of this stuff in there, so. Yeah, this is the stuff that, actually see it better up here. I was hoping to see on the walls or as decoration or something, as wall decoration. So that I could add it for a bit more detail, so that would be cool. But it's not available, it's just the wallpapers underneath. Cool, but you know, best thing ever. I'm guessing we might be getting these soon if they're in the picture and they're positioned in somebody's camp. Mind you, of course I can't build a camp here, so I have to guess really. I do like this outfit. Quite cool. Hopefully we'll be getting that before too long, that would be nice. Let's see. Yeah. Interesting little quest so far. Sophia's, the commander, whose surname I've forgotten how to pronounce already. Well, I forgot about 10 seconds after she said it, but there we go. Either way, yeah, that's panned out better than I was expecting. There's more to it than I was expecting. The fetch quest thing, or the go here, kill thing, come back thing. It's a little bland, but I'm looking forward to exploring a story a bit more. This talking's making me yawn. So, we will jump in and carry on with our story a little bit more on Monday, I think. I'm guessing we'll be seeing a few more details about the 76 seasons next week, so looking forward to that. And yeah, should have a new video. Well, I'll probably do it through the keyhole, hopefully, next week, probably to somewhere in the middle, latter part of. I want to try and push back around to being at the end of the week, not the middle or the start. So I'll probably have that one going for the end of the week. But of course, more Deus Ex next week as well. So very much enjoying that game. Gonna have to rethink my slightly longer term plan as well. Depends what happens in real life as well, but Cyberpunk's been delayed, so that's coming out in November now. So that gives us a bigger chunk of time between now and then to cover. So we might squeeze Mass Effect 2 in there. I've not heard even a peep about Horizon Zero Dawn on the PC yet, so you know. But yeah, so we've got Human Revolution to finish, Mankind Divided to do, and probably, well, Baldur's Gate's going into early access. Baldur's Gate 3 is going into early access rather in August, so there's that too. So we might, yeah, I'm thinking we'll fit Mass Effect 2 in there somewhere, probably as well. I guess, to be honest, depends when Baldur's Gate goes into early access. Like after that will probably be a better time. But like, if it's early in August, then I might do Mass Effect 2 after Human Revolution. We'll see how I feel. And then there's Mankind Divided, can go a bit further back. We might do something else between now and Baldur's Gate as well. So, ponder decisions. Plenty of things I could drop in. So, But we've got to get through Deus Ex yet, so cool things coming up anyway. But as it is Friday night, I'm, as per, going to take the weekend off. Going to catch up on the last 2 Marvel movies that we haven't seen. That's the plan for this week. We've got Captain Marvel, the worst named superhero in the Marvel Universe. And I will probably stand by that no matter what kind of excuse they come up with for it. So, got that one to get through, and then we've got Endgame, Avengers Endgame as well, so looking forward to that. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is looking good. I saw something where somebody was basically saying, like, they were really looking forward to it, and then as soon as they saw the first footage, they're like, that's not a Baldur's Gate game. Like, it proceeded to explain how if you've played the previous ones, you'll know this is not a Baldur's Gate game, and I'm just like, come on, it's been 20 years. Baldur's Gate is part of the Forgotten Realms campaign setting for Dungeons & Dragons, and in the 20 years since, there have been 3 new editions of Dungeons & Dragons, 3.5 in fact, and the whole game that it's based on has changed massively. Plus, one of the development studios involved in the first 2 Baldur's Gate games doesn't exist anymore. BioWare is not making the game either. They've changed quite substantially over the years. Fairly substantially. And it's been made by a totally new team with a totally new idea and who've never made a Baldur's Gate game before. Of course it's going to be different. People are expecting it to be exactly the same as the last one, and bonkers. But I'm really liking the look of it. It looks fun. Very, very different. But yeah, looks like it's going to pan out quite well. It looks big as well, which is cool. From the sound of it, what they're planning for early access is going to be bigger than the entirety of Divinity Original Sin 2. Or, no, that wasn't it. The first act of the game, of which there are probably 3, but possibly more, is bigger than the entirety of the launch-sized Divinity Original Sin 2. So, that should be good. I'm a big fan of that one. I haven't seen it yet, so we'll see what happens. Find out tomorrow what I think of it. I already think she's got the worst name ever. I think which ones recently I've watched. I was a bit disappointed with Thor Ragnarok, I have to admit. Surprisingly, but wasn't blown away by that. I don't object to the lighter-hearted, more humorous stuff, but not in principle anyway. But changing something from a bit more serious with a bit of comedy to being way more onto the funny side, as they did with Thor Ragnarok, that annoyed me. It just didn't work. And to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies either. I find them a bit. There we go. We'll see how this one does. Anyhow, folks, I think I'm going to hop off and cool down and get a drink and go to the bathroom and all that good stuff and start thinking about making my way towards bed. So I'm pretty worn out. So, my plan for the weekend. I hope you guys have a good one as well. Out for a few bits of Baldur's Gate stuff that I know are floating around out there recently that I've not caught up on yet as well. Definitely got to watch out for that. So, many cool things happening. I hope you guys have a good weekend. You have fun, look after yourselves. I'm going to begin my chill, I think. Videos. So, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you to everybody who subscribed this evening. It's very, very much appreciated. Anybody seen Humans? I'm sure some people have, but I haven't. So, I will catch you all Monday night for more of the Good Commander's story, and we'll see what else happens. We've also got Beckett's quest line to do yet, so that'd be cool. Thank you all for hanging out. You know where all the buttons are. I'm sure most of you hit them already, but if you haven't, always very much appreciated. All the information down in the description is worth a look as well, and I'll catch you all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and ready to go on Monday. Have a good weekend, folks. See you soon.